Good morning. So we're going to show you exactly what we do to find what we think are the best van life park-ups in the UK. You're probably wondering why two van lifers are currently walking somebody else's dog. Well, to find out the answer to that, you're going to have to go and watch the last video. We've got a couple of things to do before we head off to our park-up for the night, including find it. Still pretty gross. Can anyone tell us how you get rid of the taste from a new water bladder quickly? To save us having to do this. Putting stain on the bench took us all of 2 hours. I can't believe it's taken us 2 years to do that. I love it. Right, we need to go. We need to find a park up. Before we head off anywhere, first thing we do is research. We look up things like, is there anything that we need to be aware of, you know, some sort of terrorist event or murderer on the loose, wildfires, any other weather events that might be happening, like extreme wind, tornadoes, flooding, all these things that we have actually been caught out by before turning up late somewhere. Another thing to just be doubly sure of is whether or not what you're intending to do is legal. In Scotland, you have the right to roam, so you can park up and sleep overnight in a lot of different places. In England, that is not the case. There isn't really technically anywhere that you can wild camp. It's stealth camping, and if you get asked to move on, you need to move on, otherwise you're breaking the law. Being aware of those things before you start looking for where to stay is super duper important. We've done our research and we know that there's nothing that we need to be avoiding. Yeah, you can't avoid the English rain. Apart from that, we can't avoid that. So the first thing that we do is a broad search. So we look roughly at the area. This can be quite a big area of where we want to stay. Right now we're in East Devon, so we're going to stay in or very close to East Devon. But that's where we start, just roughly knowing what area we want to be in. If you look at a map, where we start is looking at where all the major roads are and avoiding them. So looking for the green in between. That brings us to our step 2. We narrow our searches to green spaces. Here is where satellite view is going to be your best friend. That is quite often how we find small, free, relatively unmanaged and out of the way car parks where we can park up for the night. Another quite strange and random thing that we've come across as well is to always check dead-end roads. Quite often there will just be a farm or a house at the end of that road, but sometimes you come across little gems. And we're not talking about major car parks, we're talking about more like community, local dog walking car parks that you wouldn't necessarily come across that are just kind of nestled away. That's been really good for us. A simple way to start this process is to literally search the term car park into Google Maps and define your area. That's a good starting place. Following all the rest of those pieces of advice will help you narrow that even further. Oh yeah. Turning in? Yep. Oh, is this the car park? Mm-hmm. Matching. I just didn't realise that it was so matching. Look what Angela did. She bought bikini the same colour as my swimming costume. Stealth camping in cities requires a completely different know-how. And when we are staying in cities or towns, taking this approach isn't really useful. But it is something that we've learnt, so if you want us to make a video on that, just let us know in the comments. In the meantime, we're going to stay away from concrete and stick to trees, rivers, and hopefully a swim. I'm in the mood for a swim now. Oh sweet, it's really like not that bad. Oh my god! I think we're just gonna have to go Run! Angela, come over here. An awesome bonus of van life and doing this while living in a van means we can be as spontaneous as we like. When we're doing this and looking for a park up, if we see a river and a swim spot like this one, it means we can just grab our stuff from the van, get changed and get straight in the water.
That's one of my favourite things about it. That water was fresh but so good. My skin's still tingling.
Yeah, I can't feel my elbows.
One thing that we really like to do is to check for local nature reserves, quite often free, unmanaged and away from anything, and you won't be disturbed most of the time. Some other kind of branded car parks, places like RSPB sites or Forestry England sites or National Trust, Woodland Trust. Sometimes those sorts of places, they won't be a massive tourist attractions, they won't be busy, so definitely check those out.
One other tool that we like to use is AllTrails. So if we're in an area and we haven't quite figured out where there might be a good park up, but we want to explore the nature there, we'll look at AllTrails, because quite often people will upload their walking or hiking trail routes, and there will be a spot where they tend to park. Not always, but quite often. Oh my god, I feel so good. In the words of some wise YouTubers, you never regret a swim.
Once you find a suitable park up, you need to investigate it a little further, and to do that what we do is we go on Google Street View. When you go on Google Street View, you can look up close at things like whether or not a car park has height barriers, what the terrain looks like, so for example if it's really hilly, if there's loads of potholes that might cause a problem to your vehicle, what the tree cover is like for if you're using things like Starlink.
If it's not suitable for a van at all,
Yeah.
no matter how small you are.
You can even sometimes zoom in on any signage that might say no overnight parking is permitted. Oh, this looks fun.
You're smiling. Yeah, because once upon a time, I would have been terrified of a vent like that. Not anymore.
Yeah, but look at that view.
This place is a Forestry England car park and it is a really lovely spot. There's a couple of trails from here, but the best thing about this place is that it has an epic view. It's a little bit busy for us. It wouldn't be a problem if we were patient and we waited. It's probably going to be super dead and quiet overnight. But we want to hang out, we want to cook some dinner and chill on the back bench. So I think we're going to go and find somewhere else.
This is a perfect example of one of the points that we want to make about finding a park up. Even if you find what you think looks like the perfect park up for the night, find a second one.
There's different park ups for different situations. If you're travelling somewhere and you're going to arrive late and leave early, it doesn't matter if it gets busy during the day, but in this situation where we want to hang out and get the bench out and cook dinner and sort of enjoy the peace and quiet, it just wasn't suitable for us now. But if we were just passing through and we were going to arrive late and leave early in the morning, that wouldn't matter to us. That would have been a perfect option for us to stop and stay overnight. This is better.
She's happy. I'm hungry. We've got to eat and then we'll show you around. This is going to be so good. This olive oil, we bought it from Lidl, but it actually comes from Hanya, which is where Angela grew up. The trick with the Omnia is to give it plenty of oil. And just what every van needs, an ex-gin bottle of oregano.
Oh my god, I can smell it already. Quinoa.
This is our backup, and we're really happy. I think we're going to have dinner on our new bench. What feels like a new bench
It's
tonight.
a brand new bench.
And another reason why it's important to have a backup is if you're arriving somewhere late at night, you're arriving late, leaving early, and for whatever reason the car park is closed, or you just get bad vibes there, or you don't have any mobile data and you need it, then having a backup is a really good idea. You don't really want to be driving tired.
Yeah. I think this is a really big win for us tonight, actually. Park-ups aren't always super picturesque, peaceful, remote park-ups, especially in England. Like we said, England is the toughest place to find park-ups. But we've managed to get how many now? How many spots have we found?
I think there is 262 van park-up spots on our map so far.
And those were all found using this approach. Yeah. To start off with, the idea was daunting to just drive off to somewhere new and be able to sleep there overnight. There's definitely a difference between how you and I like to plan for things. You like to know everything that's going to happen well in advance. I'm a little bit more comfortable with the unknown, but with this approach, we've always managed to be safe in the knowledge we're going to find somewhere.
I'm definitely a lot better now, though. Yes, aren't I? I'm way more loose.
Yes, you loose, baby.
This is killing my heart.
Absolute last resort. There is also the app, what's it called?
Park for Night.
Park for Night, that's it. But if you're desperate for a park up and you just need somewhere to stay, definitely a fantastic fallback option.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple more now. I can't remember what the names are, but yeah, there's like a bunch of different apps that you can use.
Yeah.
This place meets our criteria. There's no height barrier.
No.
It's flat-ish.
Yep. No restrictions.
Yep. And I've got 1 bar of 5G.
If we manoeuvred to the far end of the car park, we could put our Starlink up.
Yeah.
And there's only one other car, and that car came into the car park same time as us. We saw them with their dogs, so they'll be leaving shortly, and we'll have the whole place to ourselves.
Let's go and enjoy our new bench.
Yes.
And we'll show you guys what it looks like all finished and dry and put that together.
Oh, look how beautiful.
Looks so smart. Yeah. Cheers. This is how it turned out. Good roast veg. And I put some chopped up olives in the quinoa.
Yum, thank you.
Welcome. I hope it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. The veg turned out great.
This is our advice. Don't aim for the perfect spot or the Instagrammable spot. Aim for something that's safe and good enough, according to your own personal preferences. Once you get into your rhythm, you can make any park up feel like home.
And that's pretty much what we do. That's the end of this week's video. We really, really hope that you enjoyed this one. We had a lot of fun making it. And if you have any questions, just pop them in the comments and we'll try and answer them in as much detail as we can. And we really appreciate you all being here.
Hopefully, the next time you see us, we will be covered in sweat and sand and be somewhere hiking in the Mediterranean. If you want to watch us struggle up mountains and show off our minimalist packing skills, then come back next time.
See you.
Bye.